going to start in the back, the kitchen, because that's where most people like to see anyways, and easiest to get to. You have a sink right here with a cutting board. Remove the cutting board, you have the sink. It's got a manual water pump. It doesn't work very great, but it does work. Under that you have the the water fill to fill up the water. There is a funnel down here. Put the funnel in, put some more water into it. If you wonder where the water goes, on the side over here there's a drain right there, so the water comes out of it. You have a stove that pulls out of here, and it does light. If I remember how to light it, lock it down. There you can see fire. And then you have this safety right here to lift up so that it doesn't go in hot. And then you have the refrigerator, which doesn't look all that great at the moment. It has adjustability where you can turn it up, turn it down. It has a little switch right here. You turn it on and off. This is just storage and more storage. And this storage goes back really deep back there because there's an additional shelf up here where the jack used to be at. And then up here underneath this thing is a silverware tray. All around the van we have these sunshades that usually unbutton, roll out, and button up into different areas. You'll see them here, and then you'll see them on each of the windows. And then on the front, you'll see there's a big one up there on the front that covers the whole front up. Once these seats are all the way forward, you have the center stack that you have here. You can fold it forward like this, and you can make an additional seat. And there's a hole in the center down there, which will have a pole and a table, which I will show you in a second. And this is the table setup, as far as how you would set it up for having a table in it. It gets rather awkward on this side because the fact there is no back to hold you back against, so it can get a little awkward sitting on this side. This side is great for sitting in because you sit down in a hole, so the table gets a little tall on that side. So it's kind of like the best that they could do with it. It might be good if it would shorten that little pole a little bit to shorten the table just a hair to get better for both sides. And now this is bed mode. I have it made out into a bed. And like I said, you have to push the seats all the way forward for you to get this bed in. So it seems to be best for us to put our heads on this side and our feet on this side, because this little triangular style pillow is not necessarily the most comfortable for sleeping with your head on that side. And then the gap between the seat and the padding just gets a little bit annoying. But this surface here is nice and flat, so your body can sit here, and then on that side you can put your legs. So there is a latch on the other side that needs to be undone before you can move this. But all you really have to do is undo that latch, and this whole thing slides back. You'll come to this little hidden compartment thing. And you can remove this, which is the tabletop, as you can see. And then there's the pole in here. And then seeing as how it has the stow and go and the middle seats have been removed, you have all the tub space down in the very bottom down there. And don't let these little holes fool you, because it goes all the way back that way too. So it goes so much more forward also. So we were able to put in 4 suitcases down into the bottom of this thing for a week-long trip. So, and I'll set up the table here in a second. I'll show you how. The rooftop tent is the second most popular thing for people to ask about. To open it up, first you unlatch this little latch here, and then open the sliding door. And then there's a little switch that's right here. Push this switch, and it starts lifting up. It's a little slow, but it will lift it all the way up. Then you must close the door to open up, to pull the ladder out, and the ladder is a little loud. You must make sure you clip these down, and then there's another latch over here that needs to be clipped down, and then the bottom has a little elastic band that needs to clip in. Once the ladder is clipped in, then you can climb up the ladder. There's a little platform right here which you need to stand on. I kind of just knee on it. Open up the zipper, and then you have all of your space inside to sleep 2 people. Far side over there, that black thing is a cigarette lighter adapter where you can plug in any kind of cigarette lighter adapter device, and then you have a fan. The lights are just touch lights. You tap them and they turn on. Second one down there, pretty bright, good. And then of course the mattress is nice, just foam mattress. If you're wondering what this little hole is below the bed is, it's for a table. There is a little plastic table that can slide in there just perfect. We didn't get the table with the van, but I have seen vans with it. So up here in the engine bay, you'll notice the fact that there's 2 batteries. Back one, smaller one, is to start the vehicle, and this one is for all the extra accessories that they've added to it. There's a little fuse box that adds into all the different things. It's for the additional lights that they added, the rooftop tent, and the refrigerator. And then underneath this cover, which is a little difficult to get to, there's a kill switch for the secondary battery. And I'm gonna flip that thing on so that we can run all the other accessories.